Welcome back, hunters. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Way of the Hunter Aurora Shores DLC, where we are continuing with our little bit of a hunt for the unusual male and female caribou for this current story objective we're at. We got a couple of caribou last episode. I'm still not sure exactly what I need to be looking out for when it comes to, like, identifying... Oh, that's a wood bison calling from up there. We don't need that. What I'm supposed to be looking out for, like, the antler setup for these two caribou we need. We are at least in, like, the map's kind of designated area to find them, possibly. But nothing has super stood out so far as, like, what we need to take, or which ones are what we are after. I don't know if that just means they're part of a herd I haven't seen yet, or will just be a little bit of, like, trial and error and trying to spot everything we can to see what they could be. Okay, see, I think there were... Yeah, there's... Okay, so there was some caribou back there we scared off. Yeah, I'm going to try just getting a little bit more into the main area here. Like, I know we pushed a few caribou, I think, into it. But maybe the ones that we have to take down, I haven't actually spotted at all yet. Because they really packed, this area in particular with a lot of different things that could be here. Or a lot of overlap for some of the herds. Oh, wood bison call, though it's 300 meters out, so it's nowhere near us. Probably just close enough that we're able to pick it up with our hunter sense. Yeah, let me just try to follow the road a bit. Okay, I scared off some more caribou there. Yeah, I can hear them all running about there. I'm hoping what we're after isn't part of that herd. I'll try getting just more into this general area and take a look all around and see. I do think the harder of the two to get for the male and female is going to be the female, just because I can't really lure them out of wherever they are. The males, I can easily try calling them in with the rattle bag I've got, but... No, just wood bison call again. Okay. Oh! I do see a caribou way out there, I think. It shouldn't be part of any of the herds that I've seen before. So we'll go down and just try to take a look. I just take a quick look along the water in case, but it doesn't look like anybody's there. You know what? Let me just place an X down there. Yeah, so that's 260 out, so there's probably a herd. Yeah, the ground bank's down there because that's where the river flows, so there might be a herd there that I have to try getting some visuals on. But it could be that's the one we want to look at better. We came across, I think it's two of the herds that are around the area. There's the one way up on the hill that we took one of the members from. Then when we got up there to look around, we spotted a second herd. But this one seems really far apart from those. Okay, that says it's a young male. Again, I don't really have anything going on besides I have to look for something unusual about them. At least when it came for, like, trying to get the, Okay, just the wood bison. When it came to like the red deer that had the rifle in the antlers, you could actually see the rifle. Here, I guess it's just trying to get into a good view to see the antler configuration for something that looks like more unusual. I don't really want to stand up to get over there because I have a feeling... Oh. Okay, we got... Now, is it just the lighting or is that one a bit different looking? Ah, see, it's so hard to tell. Just... Maybe if I give them some time, that female that's calling out with them will pop her head up. And I try and get a better look at her, too. But, God, this place is, like, active for things. All the caribou herds, the bison calling out. I kind of, again, want to feel like she might have a weird configuration for her antlers, but I'm not 100% sure. But... Or maybe her? God, it just feels like I'm going to be going for so much guesswork at it. Okay, well, they're only 100 meters out, so I better figure out what I'm going to do before they get too close. Yeah, I do not know. Nothing super stands out. They look basically the same to each other. I don't know if maybe he's one of them? No, I'm not going to take the shot. I'm going to let them run off. Wow, oddly enough, he did not get spooked to run. I wonder if he is like a special one. You know what? I'll let them do what they will. I should be able to spot where... Yeah. Just put the marker down there. And go harvest her. I don't think she was what we needed. Yeah, the fact that he's still just over there all on his own makes me kind of wonder, is he a special one? Maybe, I mean, it is possible and it's just out of the general area, but let me just take a look at you here and see. I doubt you're who we're after. Yeah, just went through both lungs, nice and easy. I'm glad that my shot placement is definitely improving. Overview, good hunt rating, just a female. Yeah, no, not. Truth be told, nothing about him makes me think he's who I need to go for, so maybe... Let me try working back up. Maybe there's still another herd to look at. Because at least... I have to guess the two we're after would be part of the same herd. That's at least how it really felt like they were setting it up for the story stuff as we encountered it. I mean, if they aren't, that's going to make things a lot more difficult to figure it out, but... Now I just have to try to figure out where Okay, no, that's just a lot of calls coming out from her down that way, but... Yeah, the bison, surprisingly enough, still making calls, too. I thought with the gunshot they would have ran off more, but... Apparently the distance was okay for them. Yeah, let me try just getting up here and... thinking about where else to go looking for the animals. It's like there's been a few herds we've come across. I might even just go straight north and see if anything starts calling or making noise. This isn't really, I'd say, a difficult mission. It's just that because it does have specifics of the animals you're after, more so than like the way the surf scotter was set up, that it can take a bit of time figuring it out. Because a surf scotter, all you needed was the age, gender, rating all lineup, which is a lot easier, I think, than trying to just like spot a specific antler setup. Yes, this is about middle ground. Truth be told, I haven't actually been up into the... up around here yet. There's another rest area for one of the herds. Oh. You know what? I might as well follow the footpath for a while, I guess. Let's see where it leads, or if we find anything off on its edges. It has been difficult trying to figure out what specifically the antlers are supposed to look like. Like, I know each half is supposed to look like half of a heart, but it's still not exactly a great way of narrowing it down. It is letting us go after a few animals, though, which is nice. You know what? Yeah, maybe I'll just follow this footpath to its end. There is a question mark at the end of it, so at least it'll be something to further expand our map and what we know. And then we can always double back and see if there's anything on the way, too. I think my shot placement's definitely improved, so we know that's alright. I know I do have the crossbow with me, but... Oh, actually, this is probably going to be worth it, because this is going to be a fast travel point, I think. Fast travel and maybe even, like, past time, so... This would be really helpful, just, like, if I do have to spend another weekend here. Which I admit I'll probably have to do. Yeah, there's a little thing there to check up on. I think this is a campsite. Oh, I also got some big tracks here. Oh, American black bear. So they're both black bears and Kodiak bears here. Yeah, here's a campsite. Okay, let's just see what we got here. Better safe than sorry. Hunting map updated. Yes, this is just right beside here. Oh, and looking for a challenge. Are you up for a challenge, dumbass? You wildlife troopers make me sick. You think you are so damn important, running around with your shiny medallions stuck on your stinky uniforms, and we ordinary people have to suffer because of your enormous egos. Who cares if I threw a couple glass bottles in the lake? They're empty, for God's sake. As if I would ever throw away beer before I finish it. And you could have just looked the other way, but no, no, no. You caught me just before I escaped and even had me fine. Disgusting. You should be thankful that my ego is nowhere as huge as yours. I can forgive you. Show me that you're better than me. Shoot a surf scotter, but don't just go around with your guns blazing. Get a decent crossbow, aim carefully, and shoot it just when it goes up. And don't shoot the male ones. Men have a hard time living these days. No need to make it worse. Let's see if you can do it. Maybe you'll earn my respect after all, but I doubt you will. So when you fail, don't run crying to your mommy. Just for once, act like an adult, act like a trooper. Wildlife trooper harassment survivor. I'd prefer to be able to actually just, like, report them and... I wouldn't be surprised if there are people like that out there. Okay, I thought I had seen a tower somewhere in the distance, but maybe I was mistaken. Okay, but we got scalp and everything flying up there. Yeah, I might as well go back into that area just to see if I can come across anything. What is Oh, Alaska moose. I was trying to figure out for a second, what animal would that call been from? Yeah, not after any of the birds. Not after the moose is making all kinds of noise. Oh, I guess forgot to reload that after a shot. Okay, well, there we go. That's all set to go. I'll just try getting up on a hill and taking a little bit of a look around and see what we can spot. Oh. Looks like there's something here. Oh, probably a black bear feeding area? I think they're the only things that have, like, the torn up logs. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that from Nez Perce. That's one of their kind of sure signs. Oh, geez, look at another flock of birds coming through. What do we got? Barren ground caribou. Oh, another need zone up here we might as well snag. At least having the campsite right beside this area means it'll be pretty easy to adjust the time of day and keep working on it till we can get the two we need. Okay, that's another ground caribou spot. We've already gotten that one snagged. Just been kind of hoping to hear a call out from one of the herds. Let's try to stay up above. Get some looking around in case we spot them on one of the hills. Oh. Well, we got the one way down there. Okay, actually, we got a few down that way, so you know what? We're going to turn and make our way down, try spotting. Because if we're in luck, we might be able to get one more animal before we wrap things up here. Okay, let's see. There is... Again, he's all on his own, which does strike me as a sign of perhaps, but the antlers didn't look like anything remarkable to me or, like, stand out. So I don't know if that is one we want, or he's just like a little bit of a fluke roaming on his own. We'll keep working our way down south and see if we can spot or hear any others. I want to stay low just because, we might still be a ways off from the one caribou we were after. But it's pretty easy to make quite a bit of noise and get your presence picked up on by the animals. So I'd rather be safe and sorry and go a bit slow like this. Case in point, because they are closer than I thought they might be. Okay, that's our first mature female. Now, I do want... I'm kind of tempted to try for her. Like, I can't see the other form of her antlers, but... it's the only mature female I think I've spotted on, like, our entire time out and about. His antlers don't look anything specific. Hers, it looks like she might only have the one side from here, but it's really hard to say. You know what? I might try for her. So she's at, well, I think it's 125. I think it's her and that male that's right there. Because, yeah, those antlers were really, really skewed. I think I got a hit on him, but I don't know how good it was of a hit. Because he was right in behind the trees and that. And the only reason that I did try the shot was because it felt like that was a matching pair. So let me just stay crouched, work our way over to grab her, and see if we did manage to hit him. He was going a bit slow on leaving, so he might have been hit. But again, I just don't know how good of a hit it was. I hear calls going out. We won't worry too much about that. Let's just focus on what we found here. Oh yeah, I think it's definitely these two, I think. Yeah, look at the way the antlers are. That has to be the pair. So we got the female. Now it'll just be trying to see about her partner. Oh, and actually we can't sell it. We do have to hit F to taxidermy. So there we go. Okay, that was her. But now we've got to try and pick up the trail of the male that was just with her. Okay, I think that's bear? Yeah, that's a bear call, but... okay, where might I have hit him? See, I'm trying to remember she was just about here, and he was back behind some of these trees. But I don't see anything popping out with our hunter sense that I gotta hit. Like, there are tracks, but I think this is just the animal path. But at least I know what it is now. It's an adult male. Very dark coat. And it's only going to have a half a rack, basically. Truth be told, if I knew the direction, I might be able to try getting onto a hill and giving some calls out with the rattle bag. I don't know if it'll have, like, gone really far out of the area, or if I can get lucky and it'll still be somewhere nearby. I kind of like to have visibility on it before I start calling. Just because I don't know if it would call back. Okay, that... See, I feel like that's way too out to be the one we want. Like, there's caribou way down there, but I don't think it would have ran that way. I thought it was, like, going back and up this way. I kind of feel like I'm in a tricky spot here. I don't see any signs of the others, because it was, I think, just a group of 3 of them. There's that one outlier male, and then the pair we actually are after. I don't see any signs of... let me head back towards where we took her down. I don't know if they might regroup back around that same spot, or it would take off to somewhere entirely different, but... at least we managed to get one out of the 2. Now we know what we have to look out for when it comes to the other one. I keep hearing that black bear making a lot of noise. I just heard, see again, 300 out, and there's no way I could see it being all the way over there. Yeah, I thought maybe I had hit him, but I don't see any trails or signs of it, so I guess I must have missed him. Yeah, we'll probably give it just a minute or 2. Nah, actually, you know what? It might be a case where we'll just head to that campsite and end the episode there for now. I would like to keep on him, but again, there's just like no real active tracking when it comes to the animals. Unless they've been wounded, it's just general animal paths that you'll find. So yeah, we'll just travel back to the campsite here. I'll see what I want to do for how we'll try to go for him next weekend. But we're at least halfway to that for completion. So thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of Way of the Hunter. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave comments right down below. Until I do see you in the next video, hunters and survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.